It's really interesting being up at this podium. I'm used to being on the other side with you, so I'm a little nervous. But it's important for us to share our story, right? So I got pregnant when I was 19 years old. I was a sophomore at Central Michigan University. Fire up chips. And I was scared. I had a full ride to CMU. I was destined to do great things, obviously, and I was more worried about disappointing my mom and my parent. My mom's out in the audience somewhere. I can't find her. But I was more concerned about disappointing my family more than anything than thinking about myself. So my boyfriend and I, we went to Planned Parenthood, and of course we were greeted by the scary people outside with the ugly signs claiming that they're pro-life, but instead they're there intimidating people like myself during a very scary time. And I went in there thinking, you know, I need to get an abortion, I need to keep going on with my life. And when I got in there, the first thing they did was take care of me. They were checking to see if I was healthy and if my baby was okay. And never once did they ask me about getting an abortion. They were making sure I was healthy. And that just was like, whoa, everybody was so wrong. And that time, thank you. And that's what Planned Parenthood does every day, right? They take care of people. And that was actually the first time in my life where in that scary moment, those couple months, that I was like, I think I can do this. I actually want to be a mother. Thank you. So that's why I'm here to share my Planned Parenthood stories, because I think so many of these legislators want to tell our story for us, and they're wrong. And that's why all of you need to be, thank you, strong enough to tell your story. Because they say that they're protecting babies, but they're really not taking care of the women and the children that come out of these clinics. And that's why we're here today. They took care of, last year, Planned Parenthood took care of more than 60,000 patients across Michigan last year. Women, men, and teens who depend on them for caring, non-judgmental reproductive health care. Many of these patients rely on Medicaid for their health care coverage, the same Medicaid that Speaker Paul Ryan and Vice President Pence want to block from being used at Planned Parenthood health centers. When they talk about defunding Planned Parenthood, they're really talking about defunding patients. He's talking about taking away access to the services people depend on. In many parts of the state, Planned Parenthood is the only place people can access reproductive health care. In fact, 1/4 of the counties in Michigan do not have a practicing OBGYN. Planned Parenthood of Michigan serves 63% of the state's Title X family planning patients. Again, a federally funded program that would no longer be available to patients at Planned Parenthood if Paul Ryan and Mike Pence get their way. Planned Parenthood offers life-saving health services like cancer screenings, HIV testing, and STI testing. Why would we make it harder for people to take care of themselves and their loved ones? We cannot allow them to deny millions of people in our country access to Planned Parenthood. We care about our sisters and brothers, our mothers and fathers, and we will fight for them. So if I'm strong enough to tell my story, I hope all of you are strong enough to take action. When I look out into the sea of beautiful faces, I actually see something more, and I hope that all of you have the courage to not only speak and stand up for yourselves, but maybe even run for office one day. And if you ever feel scared like I am right now from talking to you, you have so much support out there, and if you can add me on Facebook, I will be your cheerleader too. So never fear. And I know that the world would be a much better place if there were more people like you in the audience running this country and running government. So never fear. Thank you.